Hello, this is the Great Rick here, and I welcome you to another episode of Vestaria Saga, War of the Scions. And it's been a few days since I actually recorded. I recorded the first episode on Friday in between my con schedule, and now I am back from the convention and ready to do this. So, all of this week is going to be Vestaria Saga, by the way. There's going to be no Gaiden, none of that shit, not none of that shit, because Gaiden ain't shit, but you know what I'm saying. So, let's go on to Chapter 2. Meleda. Nice animation right there. June 10th, 1023 CC. A ship carrying a Solvan Imperial diplomat is set ablaze in Frist Harbor, inside Meledian waters. The Empire demands an investigation, but Meleda denies all misconduct, blaming the conflagration on Brigands. Relations between the states sour quickly. A survivor of the blaze testifies that a Meledian soldier lit the fire, enraging Solvia's Emperor Manius. Determined to hold Meleda accountable, Manius declared war on the island kingdom. The following spring, 1024, two corps led by famed General Ajax make landfall in Quarry, an inlet, and I couldn't get that. Here the general builds an impregnable fortress to cement the Empire's foothold. September 1024. With 12,000 elite troops under his command, Ajax marches on Meledian capital of Regina. I almost said Regina like an idiot. Faced with this new threat from the mainland, the nations of Vestaria hastily forge an alliance, but one with little solidarity. The Empire goes unimpeded. After Ajax's forces invade Frist, most of the Alliance's states decide the fight is not theirs. Meleda's pleas for reinforcements go ignored. King Melsus of Meleda, unwilling to stand by as one of his protectorates is taken from him, mobilizes 10,000 soldiers and mounts a counterattack. Oh, they got little sound effects. Nice. The consequences are disastrous. Ajax's brilliant tactics and desertion by the Vestarian alliance catapult Meleda into an early grisly defeat. The King Melsus is slain along with his two sons and his commander, the Duke of Redessa. Decimated, Meleda is forced to think quickly. The Duke of Redessa's son, Zacharias, assumes provisional command of the Meledian forces and retreats to Regina, ready to hold his capital or die. However, this turn of events has cowed the rest of the alliance. Vestaria's other member states flee homeward, their accord now just ash in the wind. Zacharias places Meleda's surviving heir, Princess Athalphus, in care of his much younger brother Zadrian, ordering the two of them to flee abroad. Reluctantly, Zaid follows his brother's orders and safely guides Athol to Thrall Harbor, whence they sail west to the merchant metropolis of Venetia. Present day, January 1025 CC. Alright, Concio of the Venetian Republic. Alright, pressing a key. Gentlemen of Concio, allow me to introduce Lord Zadrian, youngest son of the Duke of Redessa. Whilst only 16 years of age, he spent the last half year on the battlefield trading steel with Solvian invaders. Alas, despite Meleda's best efforts, the Empire's numbers proved too much for them. Both king and kingdom have fallen. In the aftermath, and at great personal risk, Lord Zadrian escorted Princess Athalphus here to Venetia, where she might be safe. The princess is the last member of the Meledian royal family, As good Venetians, we must show we are just as loyal and friendly. Thus I ask you permit Lord Zadrian and Princess Athalphis to stay here in the city, where the Empire cannot reach them. Duldritin, there is one point I wish to clarify, if I may. As I recall, this brave young man in our midst is in fact your brother-in-law, correct? Yes, you have the truth of it. Zaid's elder sister is my wife. So then what you're really asking is for the Republic to protect your family, even if it drags us into war. Since our founding, the Republic's policy has been one of neutrality. We have built a peaceful nation, maintained by adhering to that policy and avoiding conflict. Harboring the princess of a dead kingdom will only invite the Empire's wrath, and we have naught but mercenaries to stave it off. We'd be overrun. If we are safe to safekeep the Republic, I say we arrest these fugitives and turn them over to Solvia at once. What say the rest of you gentlemen? Senator Dulles, and here I took you for a man of letters. We cannot maintain our neutrality with the Empire? What nation can? Name one on equal footing with Solvia. I challenge you. Even if you have the right of it, I see no benefit in harboring fugitives. Fortunately, I do. Now may I get on with what I was intended to say in the first place? I do not seek asylum for a relative. I seek asylum for an able warrior and commander, an asset to our republic. Ha! And here comes the sophistry. Go on then, you have the floor. Do tell us about all the wonderful things that little Lord Zadrian will do. As you all well know, 2 provinces that rightfully belong to the Republic have been seized by Galatian brigands. They have enough numbers now to pose a real threat to the capital. Captain Vilweiss's Free Company has managed to repel the Galatians' attack, yes, but they refuse to take the battle outside our walls, and their sail swords. They could abandon us at any second. Get to the point. What does the boy have to do with any of this? I told you before, Lord Zadrian is an experienced warrior, and he still commands a number of able knights. They would make swift work of the undisciplined rabble that passes for Galatian manpower. I can vouch for it, for you were so keen to point out, Zaid is a brother and friend to me. We have been blessed with the chance, gentlemen. A capable army has arrived on our doorstep. Would you turn them away? If so, you're either a fool or no true Venetian. You know what the right choice is. Good. Since there are no further objections, I hereby welcome our guests to Venetia and formally request Lord Zadrian eradicate the Galatian bandits. I like that there's sound effects, I'm not gonna lie. Very well. But before the Concio can sanction such an action, there remains one crucial detail to hammer out. And what would that be? Exactly when might we expect Lord Zadrian to complete his task? We cannot allow him to stay indefinitely unless he proves his worth. Then I will consult with him and we can reconvene at a later date. No need, he's right here. I'm asking him. Give me 3 months, sir, and I'll rid you of the brigands. Very well, 3 months it is. But if you fail, then you will be removed from our city, and Duldritin shall answer to the Concio for his deception and step down. What? Why the surprise? You've gotten everything you asked for. We're gonna end up killing that guy. Forgive me, Sir Ritten. I should have kept my mouth shut and consulted with you like you said. Nonsense, Zaid. You did nothing wrong. We may have walked into Senator Dulles' trap, but it was only a matter of time anyway. The man reviles me. He wants the Doge's seat, and he has a right to challenge me for it, no matter how disgusting the power play. Sorry, I got a little something stuck in my throat. Can you deliver on your pledge? Is 3 months enough? I won't hold you to a promise that might get you killed. Beatrice would hang me by the neck until dead. You exaggerate, my dear. I would hang you until mostly dead. Oh my god. But he's right, Zaid. You should retract your pledge. The Concio is cruel to send you out on the battlefield when your place is here with your family. Leave the bloodshed to Zek. A good boy like you has no place hunting brigands. It's too dangerous. Soft, Beatrice. I know Zaid was but 5 or 6 when he left for Dessa, so of course you decided to protect him. But he's grown into a fine young man, and in delivering the princess here, he has already proven his courage and strength. I read that backwards, but whatever. Still written. Sister, I thank you for coming out for me, but I assure you I can take care of myself. Brigands or no brigands, I cannot simply cower here in the city for the rest of my days. While Zek organizes a liberation force, I must build a stronghold of my own to better our footing against the Empire. And one day soon, he and I will expel the Empire from Vestaria and restore Malay to glory. That was Father's wish, and I will not abandon his legacy, no matter what else. I accidentally pressed X. I read that all, though, so I know Zek feels the same way. Zaid, you really aren't the little boy I remember. You've become a man, and our father's son. So long as Lord Zacharias' fate remains in question, a tremendous burden rests on Zaid's shoulders, heavier than any you or I can imagine. We cannot fight his battles for him, but we can trust his judgment and give him our support. Thank you, my love. Now, Zaid, let us discuss the brigands. You should be armed with all the information. Yes, of course. Their stronghold is in the mountains north of the Grand Colliery of Thebes, in some old ruins. Alright, Thebes, more ruins again. This came out before before Echoes, so I don't know what. So that might just be a coincidence or some shit, you know? The train puts them at an advantage. You should not mount an attack until you are duly prepared. The Galatians answer to a man named Tyron, a cruel and brutal man with skill in the battlefield. Definitely not one to trifle with. The port town of Elsa has already fallen to the brigands, who have been subjecting its residents to all manner of horrors. But Luca village, to our northwest, has mobilized a militia and managed to keep the Galatians at bay thus far. You should speak with them at once, as I am certainly able to help you. And do not worry about us here in Venetia. The Villis Freight Company garrisoned here is a tough army in its own right. They'll keep us safe as long as we keep the coin flowing. They've refused to march on the brigands for us, but perhaps our cooperation can still be bought for the right price. I'll speak with Condottiere Villis. And I think that covers everything you need to know. Your strength will be tested, but I already know it to be true. Fight well, Zaid. Thank you, sir. I shall, with every ounce of my being. Oh boy, that's a lot of dialogue so far. Oh. Empty screen. What the hell was... I think there was a bug in the programming there. Chapter 1, put to the test. Okay, so I saved at the end of the prologue there. Never mind. I thought I saved towards the start of the chapter 1. But, yeah, I guess I was proven wrong. Beyond this plain, you will find the port town of Elsa. Dangerous lands, these. The Galatians command this valley and will not greet you and your knights kindly. Nor should they, considering why we're here. But we'll put them to rout, my lord. You may tell the Concio as much upon your return. My return? Can't wait to wave me off the battlefield, I see. Perhaps for the best, I'd only get in the way. Princess Altho, shall we? We are not inside the city walls by dusk. We may as well serve ourselves to the Galatians on a platter. Lord Adrian, can I not stay here and fight with you? I've proved myself an able healer. That you have, your highness. But you are too important to our kingdom's future to place in harm's way. Pray do as the Dolge asks. Must I? Zach made his wishes clear. If you love my brother, then do not throw away this life he has won for you. Young lord, perhaps we should prepare for battle. Cutthroats and thieves our opponents may be, but in numbers they still pose a threat. We must plan our every step with care. I will, Master Garland. Knights of Redessa, to arms. We march for the port town of Elsa. And 15 minutes in, we finally get some... Oi, what you waiting for, you useless Gaynard? Attack! Not without the other men, Chief. They hasn't caught up yet. Bah. Luca's just one measly little village. How many men do you need to cut a motley crew of woodcutters and peasants? Here you are, pitching yourself as if you're standing at the gates of Venetia. Yeah, well, maybe you forgot that what them woodcutters and peasants can do when they're cornered. Pfft, fine, coward. Sit here and lick your wounds like the hound you are. The brigands are coming! The brigands are coming! I saw them up in the mountains. They're descending fast. No, they found our village? What can we do? If only we'd saved enough gold to hire some sellswords. Now those savages will hack us to bits and take what little coin we do have. We should run while we still can. Impossible. The children and folk would never make it. We're no better runners than we are fighters. If I'm to take a sword in the gut, I'll take it here in front of my own home. There has to be another way. We're in Vesta's hands now. Lord above, please, send us a savior. Oh, yeah. Okay, I was like, who am I missing? I'm missing Athel. She's not playable anymore. So, I'm looking all over the battlefield. Okay, Mountaineer, Galatian Bandits. A Munson, okay. I'm gonna see if I can recruit that guy. Gormez is the chief, and he's got the Francisca, which... What the fuck? A 1-to-3 range axe? Kaga, what the fuck? I love you, you fucking madman. But yeah, so I'm gonna do what I always do when I first play a game like this. Check every single available fucking spot. Hook, a pirate. A pirate who has occupied a small island off of Lucca's shores. Alrighty. First things first, proddy attack. Alrighty. Come on. Yes. And level up. Strength and proficiency. Okay, so he's got 4 proficiency now. Good shit. And, you know what, that's gonna be good. Kill him. Oh, son of a bitch, Zaid. Oh, critical, nice. And... You know, I'm probably going to get a charge proc, so... Never mind. Wind in my hair, wet sand beneath my feet. Perfection. Out of my way. Alright, 1, 2, 3. It hurts. Alrighty, so this map looks pretty nice. You've got, like, I'll talk more about the map when we get back to it. But for now, I mean, you've got, Alright, you know what to do. Men, fortify the gates and get to your stations. Women and children, take shelter in the church. Elder, we don't stand a chance. We should flee to Venetia. Puh. Clearly your courage already has. You want to leave the young and the weak behind? You know what those monsters will do if they capture them. The elder is right. This is our village. If we don't stand and defend it, no one will. Damn right. Anyone who says otherwise is a coward. Don't you worry, Elder. Elder, we'll keep Lucas safe, even if it kills us. It well might. You boys are so reckless. I'll stay by your side. I can cast a healing aura on you. No, Sestra. Okay, unless Sestra's a title. Remain in the... No, because her name's Alicia, and they're using all sorts of royal terminology I don't fucking know. So, if anything were to happen to you, we'd be lost. But Jean... But nothing, we can handle ourselves. Dune's a naval hunter. I hack trees to pieces for a living. And Jean here? Well, he's rubbish at woodcutting. But you've heard about the story about him and what he did to the bear? Yes, he cleaved it right in twain, the way you tell it. It's, might as well stay close to the gates where my staff can reach you. We will. Also, the bear was really big. Enough prattling. Get to your stations. I want to remain inside every doorway, ready to fillet the first brigand that walks by. Hey, Elder. Let's move, lads. The first one to draw brigand blood gets a prize. Are they green units, or... Okay, they are green units. Okay, cool. So they're probably recruitable. Okay, I'm gonna look at this guy's skills. Light infantry, and he comes with metal... So he's got Wrath. What the fuck? So, if he's got an axe, which is his main thing, he has a strength % chance of nullifying an attack. What the fuck? Okay. Dune. He's got a hunting bow, and he's got ambush. Agility times 5, so that's 35 right now to attack first. Terrain bonuses increased by 50%. Okay, what the fuck? These guys look really freaking good. You know what? I'm gonna be cautious and put Bonacella right here so that in case I can recruit, then yeah. Alright. Okay, cutlass time it is. I'm running low on weapons on Troy because I've used him for pretty much every fucking thing. More cutscenes? Really? Boss, we got a big problem. What? Shut up. Can't you see I'm eating? But there's an army coming from the east. We have to make ready. What? Why didn't you say that first? Oh my god, they used... Boss, why'd you have to flip the table over? All that perfectly good food. We'll steal more. Now tell me, who are these dogs that think they can bare their fangs at the mighty gourmets? Well, they've got to be Venetian, right? Guess we finally pushed them too far. You're afraid of that, rebel? Ha! Round up the lads in town and send a welcoming party. I want the heads of every one of those Venetian lapdogs on a pike. Alrighty. Ah, shit. Oh, haha, you better start running. I'm coming to get ya. Ah, shit. Is everyone alright? Oh! This is my home and you're not laying a finger on it. Alrighty. Let's see, does this guy... I don't think he's recruitable, actually, funny enough. So, I'm gonna just tempt fate. Oh, I forgot that he had a, Alright. Alrighty. So good healing, and the turns go by pretty quick. Gotta get to those damn villages. Because that guy ain't recruitable and I've already wasted time on his ass. I didn't want this fight. You could have left our village alone. And she just heals up Dune because Dune's the easiest guy to hit. Alrighty. And you know what? I think you can... You know what? Let's pile him this motherfucker. Unsheathing my blade in defense of common thieves. How far must a man fall? Okay, he might actually be recruitable. It's just that his skills... That he's got jack all for skills right now. So, let's try this shit. 1, a 2. Yep. Longsword is broken. Hey mates, hit raising hell today? Har, like you need to ask. Earlier I raided this rich merchant's manse. Took all his gold and silver, gutted his brat right in front of him, then killed him too while he cried and brayed like an ass. Haha, you have all the luck. The family I hid had nothing, flat broke. Couldn't walk away empty-handed, so I took three grimy little whelps hiding in their cellar and sold them to the slavers. And you, Halden? Who'd you rob? I don't converse with gutter rats. What? Say that again, you whore son? Psst, shut up, are you mad? Nobody picks a fight with Halden. He's famous for his my what? Your short temper. Oh, come on. No, please, I'm not the one who says it. It was just... Damn, he just killed one of his own guys. Come on now, friend. Can't we all just get along? Yeah. Two filthy rogues who've lost their heads. Not even an alley mongrel would gnaw at these scraps. Alrighty, please miss. Herbs. Did this guy just steal my herbs, or did he... I'm in this alone, aren't I? Alrighty. And more healing. I'll heal your wounds. And take note, you can save this turn, but only before any action. I'm not gonna do that. And no, your audio's not off if you're watching this. I was speaking kinda slow with this shit, so come on and kill this guy, please. Yep. Obtained herbs. 2 herbs ain't bad. Now, come on. Yeah, I've got to use this because I want to kill things ASAP. That would have been a nice, helpful crit earlier. And I'm going to need to visit everywhere I can soon enough. Alright, cutlass time. Because, of course, I've got a brave sword. I knew we should have waited for the others. And level up to level 6. So, HP, agility, and proficiency. Nice. And while Zaid is over this way, I'm gonna send Troy to go deal with some shit. Yeah, you were right, Pa. Alrighty. So I'm just gonna reload, and we're gonna try this shit again. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Vestaria Saga. Thank you guys, and have a good night.